In 12 O'Clock Haiku, journalist, poet, and U.S. Army veteran Randy Brown, aka Charlie Sherpa, reflects on his experiences and memories as a military lessons learned analyst during the global war on terror, through the lens of his favorite war movie, 12 O'Clock High. Randy Brown is a former newspaper and magazine editor. His previous publications include the poetry collections Welcome to Fob Haiku and So Frag and So Bold. As a three-time finalist in the annual Colonel Darren L. Wright Writing Awards, his work is featured in the anthology Our Best War Stories. He was the editor of Reporting for Duty, as well as co-editor of the Military Writers Guild's Why We Write, Craft Essays on Writing War. In World War II, two U.S. Army Air Forces veterans pledged to preserve the lessons they had learned while helping to launch the fledgling 8th Air Force, the Mighty 8th, the strategic bombers that flew dangerous daylight missions from England into Germany. After the war, in 1948, U.S. Army Air Forces veterans Bernie Lay Jr. and Cy Bartlett wrote a best-selling novel, followed by the screenplay for a classic war movie. 12 O'Clock High became a foundational story of the U.S. Air Force during the Cold War of the 1950s, 60s, and 70s. Now, through short essays and poems inspired by the movie, 12 O'Clock Haiku encourages readers to consider questions about their own styles of leadership and followership. The movie focuses on the physical, mental, and emotional challenges faced by General Frank Savage and air crews of the fictional 918th Bomb Group. In 1942, U.S. Army Air Forces are just beginning to arrive in Europe. Against the odds, they hope to prove that the American doctrine of daylight precision bombing can bring the war to a faster conclusion. In theory, U.S. bomber crews are able to request reassignment after completing 25 missions. In 1943, however, the average life expectancy of a crew member is only 11 missions. The chances of surviving 25 missions are 1 in 4. The concept of maximum effort applies not only to the operational, but also the organizational, even the individual. By the end of the film, even the iron-jawed General Frank Savage suffered psychological injury. Everyone has their breaking point. As Ernest Hemingway once wrote, however, some of us are stronger at the broken places. Echoing the movie's final scenes, 12 O'Clock Haiku ends with a reflection on what it means to have gone to war. What lessons can we learn from our own crusades? What wisdom and comforts can we find in memory? Whether you're an armchair general, a warrior philosopher, or just a fan of old movies, 12 O'Clock Haiku presents a thought-provoking look at serious questions about how and why we push ourselves and others toward maximum effort. Available today via online and independent booksellers.